Good evening, my fiendish friends. Welcome back to Coffin Talk, the show where we dig deep into the graves of nostalgia and unearth all things spooky and spine-chilling. Tonight, dear ghouls, we delve into a topic that will send shivers down your spine while also stirring up sweet memories of your childhood. Or what could be more tantalizing than the combination of two things that bring joy to the hearts of both the young and the restless? Halloween and the fast food premiums and kids' meals. Oh yes, we're about to journey back through the shadowy corridors of time to revisit the golden era when your favorite fast food joints, McDonald's, Burger King, and the like, bestowed upon us Halloween-themed treasures that fueled our spooky spirits. So sit back, grab a bite of your haunted Happy Meal, and let's unwrap the eerie excitement of Halloween fast food premiums. But beware, for once we start, you may find yourself craving not just candy, but a side of fries with that frights. Jody, a side of fries with that fright? No, I guess it's clever. First on our list, the holy grail of Halloween fast food collectibles, the McDonald's Halloween pails.
What do you put in your McDonald's Halloween pumpkins?
Spooked in McBoo, matey. Carrot in McGoblin. Gold in McPumpkin, partner.
Now you can collect one of 3 different pumpkins with the purchase of every McDonald's Halloween Pumpkin Happy Meal. What you put in them is up to you.
Who could forget these iconic plastic buckets in bright pumpkin orange, ghostly white, and witchy green? They appeared in Happy Meals throughout the 80s and 90s and have since become beloved by collectors and nostalgic souls alike. Launched in 1986, the Halloween pails were originally just simple pumpkin designs like jack-o'-lantern you'd see glowing on a chilly October night. But over the years, they've evolved into something truly special. By the 90s, they had lids, and some even glowed in the dark. These pails weren't just containers for your meal, they doubled as candy buckets for trick-or-treating. Oh, how we cherish them. Some of us still have them tucked away in the attic or use them for years as makeshift storage for toys or crafts or candy. Or perhaps even spare bones. These pails, though made of humble plastic, carry with them a timeless spirit that transcends generations of Halloween enthusiasts. Now let's turn our gaze to the eerie halls of Burger King, where a ghoulish promotion reigned supreme in 1997, the Universal Monster Kid Meal Premiums. Ah yes, Burger King teamed up with the iconic Universal Monsters to bring Dracula, Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, and the Mummy to life in deliciously creepy form. Wait, there was no mummy? Are you sure? Did you research it? Oh, I apologize, folks. These figures weren't just simple toys, they were part of a transforming series. Dracula, for instance, could morph into a bat. I don't think that's true, Jody. No, I apologize. I really have to start proofing these. Nonetheless, the toys were amazing. Oh, and so much so that NECA has reissued them. Oh, behold, Jody, make sure we show a picture of the NECA toys that are based on the 1997 Burger King premiums. Now, these toys were a nod to horror film history, reintroducing a new generation to the classic creatures that haunted the silver screen. It was a wonderful collaboration between old Hollywood horror and fast food pop culture. Oh, how I long for more of these magnificent monstrosities. Now back to McDonald's we go, because they weren't content with just buckets. They had the audacity to give us McNugget buddies dressed up in all their spooky best for Halloween. You may remember these adorable nugget-shaped characters, but in Halloween specials they came dressed as witches, mummies, vampires, and even skeletons. Jody, wouldn't a McNugget, it would just be a chicken bones, right? Released in the early 1990s, these McNugget buddies had removable costumes, and you could mix and match their tiny plastic disguises to your heart's delight. They were the perfect combination of cute and spooky, kind of like if Frankenstein's monster had been sewn together with extra crispy chicken parts. These toys perfectly encapsulated the whimsical side of Halloween, reminding us that even in darkness of the season, there's room for humor and charm. Now, lest you think Taco Bell was absent from the spooky fast food fun, let me remind you of their 1995 creepy creature collectibles Taco Bell offered, featuring glow-in-the-dark eyes, perfect for any monster mash on your kitchen table. These plastic fiends included a mummy, a skeleton, and a Frankenstein-like creature, all ready to haunt your tacos and burritos. And with their ghastly glow-in-the-dark features, they gave you one more reason to leave the lights on after bedtime. These creepy creatures were not only fun to collect, but become a must-have for Halloween aficionados who needed a bit of fast food fright in their lives. Indeed, Taco Bell certainly delivered a scream-worthy offering. And now, let's head over to Wendy's, who also got into the Halloween spirit with their spooky finger puppets in the 1980s. Now, these weren't your ordinary finger puppets. Oh no, they were ghastly little ghouls you could wear on your fingers like mini monsters. Whether you fancied a ghost, a vampire, or a werewolf, these finger puppets provided endless hours of frightful fun. For children of the 80s, these Wendy's puppets were a highlight of the Halloween season. Whether you were performing your own haunted house puppet shows or simply adding some extra spookiness to your burger, these puppets remain fondly remembered by those who lived through that era. And if you thought the era of Halloween fast food premiums was long dead and buried, you'd be mistaken, my friends. In 2022, McDonald's brought back their beloved Halloween pails in the form of the McBoob, the McGoblin, and the McPumpkin pails. Ah yes, a taste of nostalgia for a new generation. While these revived pails harken back to the originals of the 80s and 90s, they were embraced by both fans of new and old. Proof that when it comes to Halloween and fast food, some traditions are truly immortal. Ah, my dearest ghouls and goblins, we have reached the end of our haunted journey through the fast food drive-thru of yesteryear. From spooky McNugget buddies to terrifying Universal monsters, Halloween-themed fast food premiums have been a thrilling way for us to celebrate the season over the decades. These toys may have been simple in their design, but they brought with them a sense of wonder and joy, and of course a touch of fright. As we celebrate Halloween today, let's not forget these marvelous little trinkets that added a bit of magic to our meals. And who knows, perhaps the future holds even more deliciously spooky surprises. So, until next time, my fiendish friends, may your pails be full of candy, your nuggets be spooky, and your Halloween be haunted with delight. Now, I must bid you a farewell for now. Pleasant nightmares to you all. Ha ha ha!